Good morning, friends. Every morning, you don't have to, as the day unfolds itself, one don't have to strain himself to find a topic for the talk. Every day morning when I go for a walk, Snowy accompanies me always. So it's a sight to see a category of people who don't like dogs. And this gives me a topic for today's talk. My dear friend, I must confess that I cannot make friends or befriend with two kinds of people. Those who, firstly, those who don't like dogs, and those second category, those who believe in astrology. My friend, as regards dog haters are concerned, they are difficult to detect because unless forced to admit it, their aversion to dogs towards the canines, they keep their phobia to themselves. It's only they get caught when they are invited to a home of a dog lover. They will have no choice. After a little bit of talk, first thing they see a dog, they will tell him, ऐसा कीजिए इसको किसी दूसरे कमरे में कर दीजिए या बांध दीजिए. Please tie the dog, take him to other room. They are not comfortable. And let me tell you, my friend, this is the biggest cruelty one can commit upon dogs. Dogs are social animals. They love to be in the company of the human beings, and especially the domesticated whose pet he or she is, she loves to be with them, and especially inviting guests. Now, the dog haters, they reveal that they don't like dogs. But dogs are very smart. They will go to him or her only, they play with her, lick her, and make all kinds of noises. And it even sometimes they do an indecent act of even started humping also. And they are forced then to remove from the scene, my friend. Then they bark, they crawl, they make noise, they suffer. Now see, dog haters though you can recognize, I can't befriend them. I may like them, I love them, but it's difficult to remain in their company. Now comes the second category. Now believers in astrology are a breed again apart from dogs, apart from dog haters, I would say. While dog haters form a very minuscule minority of our population, the believers in astrology are an overwhelming majority of at about 90% of people. They believe in astrology. A few of them, you can recognize them. The moment you look at them and meet them and shake hands with them, you'll find their all fingers are filled with all kinds of stones inlaid into those rings. From their birth sign to all the kinds of lucky stones they all carry on their fingers. I've seen people 2, 3, 4 rings in one finger, totally filled. Amazing. And many of them, in fact I would say most of them, they're very subtle and they will betray themselves by asking silly questions when you meet them. Like, are you Scorpio? Are you Libra? Are you Aquarian? You got to be in some sun sign of the zodiac. And if you don't know, then they'll ask you your name and the first word letter, they'll fix it up, then put you in some sign of the zodiac. And then their conversation starts telling you their deep knowledge about whichever zodiac sign you fall in. Then they will tell you all the virtues and failings endlessly about that particular sign. They will quote from Bhrigu Samhita to Nostradamus everything possible to convince that how important and how sure predictions are based on these. Here I am, I believe, guess astrology is nothing but gastrology, gastronomy. I can give you plenty of predictions made by very renowned astrologers and this thing, and they have failed miserably. Are there 20 people making a prediction? Half of them about somebody will become minister, somebody will become prime minister, or somebody will become something. You see, if 50% people say yes, somebody 50% say no, so some 50% will still be correct. Either a thing is got to happen. It is something like this and nothing more. These people, they'll assure you even that just as a moon dictates the ebbs and flow of an ocean, tides is no different. Stars dictates the destinies of humans. It's not easy to catch them as they employ diligently very vague terminology in making their predictions. On very rare occasions, my friend, they will be so specific about the date and time of the event to come. And then they get caught and fall flat on their faces. Astrologers are in great demand, friends. Before any elections, when I was filed my nomination for this declared, even while campaigning a nomination for my assembly elections in UP 2017, I was approached by far too many renowned astrologers to tell the future of my election, and I laughed it off. They may be knowing themselves, but they didn't know me at all. All these politicians, they rush to them before elections with their horoscopes and palms outstretched. All are assured of success, and few, very, very few, make it. Majority of them, they don't land up anywhere. But it's enough to keep the myth of the astral predictions alive, sure. One success is good enough. The last election was no different, except from the fact that for the first time, the newspapers and magazines did not bother to publish astrological predictions, but instead published forecasts by psephologists and debates. Both before and after the votes have been casted, and all these psephologists was again equally proved wrong as our great astrologers. My friend, it is, I think, high time, as an educated country with future, country of the youth, we raised words like Rahu Kal, Yamagan, Gulika, and all those mumbo jumbo of the astrological and Vastu vocabulary from our dictionary, from our lexicon. Just throw them out. They do not become a nation committed to developing a scientific temperament at all. And my friend, as regard dogs, let me tell you, a dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than you love yourself. No matter how you are feeling, a little dog is gonna love you, is bound to love you. I keep telling my friends, because I'm a dog lover, that when a dog looks at you, the dog is not thinking what kind of person you are. Rest everybody thinks alike. Take a shot, food for thought. Thank you very much.